What is global warming? Global warming is a progressive increase in the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere, generally ascribed to the greenhouse effect caused by increased levels of greenhouse gases. Is global warming real? Global warming is real. Over time, the Earth goes through climate-changing cycles. Can global warming hurt us? Global warming has the possibility to hurt us because in some regions, water is becoming more scarce and food is becoming more expensive. On the other hand, the temperatures are higher, so the growing season is longer and more food is produced. Are humans causing global warming? Some say global warming isn't caused by humans, while others say it is. We talked to Professor James White to see his opinion on our effect on our world.
What is your opinion on global warming affected by humans?
Well, human beings affect the planet in many, many ways, including the climate system. The number one way in which we affect the climate system is by changing the concentrations of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. And greenhouse gases are a very well-known regulator of temperature on the planet. The more water vapor and CO2 and methane you have in the atmosphere, the warmer our planet is. And the physics there are pretty simple and straightforward. So we know when you add more CO2 to the atmosphere, you're going to change the climate system. We add CO2 by fossil fuel burning and by deforestation. We add methane by rice cultivation and cows. What was the climate like with 400 ppm CO2? You find out it was much warmer than today, and sea level was much higher than today. And then you ask, well, why aren't we there today? And the answer is it takes the ocean a long time to warm up. This is why climate change is really a hard thing to deal with, because our political system and our governmental systems don't work very well on a 50 to 100 year kind of time scale. But that's this time scale the planet works on. So, you know, what my generation is doing to the atmosphere, your generation will have to deal with. And what you do to the atmosphere, your kids and your grandkids will have to deal with. And that's a really difficult cycle to break. It's called intergenerational inequity. It's, you know, the mess that I leave for you. And our impact on the climate system is quite significant, and it's quite real. So human beings are indeed affecting the climate system.
Professor White says human beings are indeed affecting the climate system. But is this information false? Yes. Other people might think that global warming is completely caused by greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, and other pollutants, but this is not the case. Greenhouse gases comprise less than 1% of the Earth's atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is less than 4% of greenhouse gases. 96% of CO2 in the atmosphere was put there by Mother Nature. Man-emitted carbon dioxide emissions throughout human history are less than 0.0022% of the total naturally produced from the mantle during geological history. Humans only contribute to 0.01% out of the 0.05% of the carbon dioxide level in the Earth's atmosphere. This isn't nearly enough carbon dioxide to cause global warming. The Earth has been way hotter than it is today, and the Earth has been way colder than it is today. The Earth's temperature is constantly changing and is never staying the same. So, humans are not the cause of the raises in the Earth's overall climate temperature. Global warming is happening, but humans are not the cause. Natural sources such as carbon dioxide are the cause of climate change of the Earth.